everybody has the capacity of, of learning something. But when you said like Messi, oh yeah, he's crazy. So that's talent. Yeah, for that.
So even like Andres, I know you like not skateboard, you like soccer also. So even if you train a lot, you think you ain't going to get Messi? Like, could you ever?
I think it's possible.
You think it's possible?
For me, it's not talent. It's kind of practicing a lot. It's, yeah,
So if you
really,
set your mind,
yeah. Because I don't know, long time ago, skateboarding was in Ecuador. It was not uh, a lot of uh, skaters or a lot of knowledge about skateboarding. And I don't know, my family, I think they never thought about skateboarding. Uh, but when I like it, it's kind of, I didn't know if I have talent or not. Just I think I didn't have. Uh, but it was kind of perseverance, like practicing a lot, but a lot. I remind that
remember.
I remember that when I was like 15, was raining, and I used to put one kind of, I don't remember the alfombra
And Matt,
mat.
yeah.
I used to put one mat on the floor, and I like folding a lot times because the noise is so strong.
Okay.
I used to kickflip a lot of times or showy flip a lot of time. All the time that is raining, like 3 hours, 4 hours, sweating, and I started getting better. Yeah,
Okay.
when you practice a lot, something you get better.
Okay. Okay. I have an opinion there, but let's see what Nicholas. What do you have to say to that?
Mm, uh, I still kind of disagree with that because I think I think we should make maybe a difference between like talent and your skills, which is somehow different because talent is something that comes with you. For example, uh, if you want to learn to sing, you need some talent. I mean, you need some biological thing in you, some genes that make you have the ability to sing. And I tell you this because I've seen it. Uh, maybe um, maybe you want to be a singer, but then you go to take some classes and you just don't get the pitch. You just can't sing it. You know the pitch, what it is. Am I saying it's right? The pitch.
I don't know
I
what.
mean, the tone. For me, I'm telling the el tono. I don't
Oh,
know. It's pitch.
it's called pitch in.
I think I don't know in English. I think it's pitch. But well, the thing is, even if you practice a lot, if you don't have it with you, if you don't have that talent, I mean, you won't get it. Maybe you can get somehow near, but anyway, you will have some troubles with getting to the right note, even if you practice for the rest of your life. If you don't have the talent, and the thing is, obviously, yeah, you don't have the talent. Maybe you can do something, but obviously, you will never be as good as anyone that was born with that talent. That person that was born with that talent may not take a single singing classes, and he will be way much better than you, even if you study singing like your whole life. So uh, I think there's a limit, and if we could all be like Messi, I think there would be 100 like him, but they're just one, and it's because they are gifted, and it's more than hard work, but they had they were lucky. They were lucky that they had that in their genes, and obviously that's like the talent.
Okay, wow, that's interesting. You said it from your point of view, like of singing, but Andres is smiling now. Now you got something, right?
No, just it's kind of um, for me, it's kind of course, exists a lot of talent like uh, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. I think there are a lot, but I think there is a big mafia. I don't know in soccer
Yeah.
that I can get into a football team and show how is their talent is kind of difficult because it's a lot of money inside and just some people has the opportunity to get into in a soccer team and they need a lot of people they need to work and they stop like playing soccer because they need money to survive and his talent died I think so yeah
Okay. So you're saying like if everybody had the same amount of opportunity to be in
yeah
like teams and stuff, like probably there won't be only one Messi. There will be a lot.
yeah and I don't know if I'm wrong but I think singers is kind of maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know that you're born with a good voice. Uh, for our system is kind of uh, you don't choose like kind of you don't choose getting your voice. You're born with that. And if people think that is your voice is it's um, is bad for singing, I think uh, everybody is gonna think that is bad. But sometimes you need to, if you have good voice, but you practice, you can get more pitch, like more like up, like your voice with the practice, your voice is gonna get one pitch up, I think so, or two pitch up. It's just kind of practicing. Yeah, I
Okay.
have one cousin that he used to sing and, and at the beginning he used to play guitar and singing but at the beginning was like his voice was good but he couldn't like go into the pitch too up like kind of
Too high.
but yeah too high but 2 years later he can do it and was good was kind of oh wow he got better so I think it's practice yeah
Yeah, it's practice. It's practice, but if you don't have the skill with you, I mean, like a basic skill, like a basic notion of it, then you cannot improve. That's something that you don't have. In the case of your cousin, I think you said your cousin, if he got better, it's because he did have the talent, and he had that. ability. But if your cousin just does not have it, then he will never improve. And obviously, that's something you can see. I mean, it's just. I mean, maybe we have to make a difference between, like I said, the talent and the skill. Between talent is just something that you have because you exist, let's say, and you don't do anything, you just have it. But the skill is something you can get because of your hard work. And what I'm saying is that sometimes, well, not sometimes, like in every sphere of any sport or art, uh, you will have some people that are more gifted, and that's the way it is. They just have that. For example, in my case, let's say I like music and everything, and I could practice the rest of my life, and let's say the guitar or wherever, or the piano. But there are some big monsters out there that maybe they are 15 years old and they are just so good, and it's because they have the talent. I mean, and it's not that I have to work on that. No, I will never be like that. It's impossible. I don't have that talent. So I think like the talent is that thing that comes with you, and obviously that thing that you can work with to be better. But if you don't have it from the beginning, then there's nothing you can do, or there's just few you can do. But obviously there are people who are more talented than others, and that's something that it's the way it is, and it's not something to be sad or anything, but it's just the way it is. And I that's what I think.
Interesting, interesting.
Okay, good. So now I have two questions that are born with this. When you say, when both of you say talent, because there is this thing called talent that we can see, like we can see, like for you, Andres, you can see skaters like 8 years old or 10 years old doing this crazy stuff like kickflip, backflip, first try, or also you, Nicolas, you can see this crazy big monsters pianists doing this amazing music. Uh, but do you think that they are actually born with the talent, or do you think that probably something happened in their, like when they were newborn, that influenced some genes to to show themselves with that?
Mm, for me, it's kind of some people born is easier, but that doesn't mean that one person without talent can be really good. So somebody can develop and can somebody can like be on the like together in the same level with somebody that is born with the talent. Yeah,
Oh,
working hard, I think is kind of yeah because for some people I don't know why for what reason is that I think it's talent. Um, things are really easy when they started like practicing something. Yeah, of course, but it doesn't mean that one person without talent can be practice that or learn that. Kind of just we need uh, to practice a lot, and that's it. Yeah.
okay.
But for singing, I don't know if that example is kind of oh, singing you should born with good voice.
Okay, Nicholas, you have something to say about it?
I think the talent comes with your genes, and like I think we agree in the main thing. I think what we are not according with it's like the concept of what talent is. I don't know what what is the concept you have maybe we have different points of view about the meaning of talent. For as I said, I mean, for me the talent is just something that you have because you have it in your genes. I mean, obviously when you're born you have it, and obviously whatever you can do with your hard work is something else, but the talent is the base that you have from the beginning.
right from the beginning.
But have you ever tried skateboarding?
uh, Not really. Maybe once, but it was not like really trying it.
Do
But
you
yeah, once I fell down, I remember.
do you think you have the talent or not?
uh, I don't know. I think I don't.
Yeah, but I think thinking that is bad because maybe you it's a barrier.
Yeah,
It's- you think that you don't have the talent, so I'm not gonna practice. But maybe you have.
yeah,
Uh,
maybe. I
practice.
mean, if you ask me if I had talent for, let's say when I was a kid, if you asked me if I have the talent for to play any sport, I would say that I'm talented in that. But uh, I never tried. I really never tried skateboarding, so I don't know. Maybe maybe I had some talent, maybe not. But yeah, but I agree with you. I think your point is like sometimes you may decide by yourself that you don't have the talent, and that will make you
Yeah,
stay. But there are cases in which even if, and there are some opposite cases in which you don't have the talent and you think you have it. For example, have you seen uh, those TV shows of talent in Ecuador Tiene Talento? Sometimes some people who do not have, are not ashamed of anything, they just go to the stage and do anything. And yeah, I mean, that I think that's like they think they have the talent but they don't have, and maybe you may have the talent and you think you don't have, and you don't get big things because of that. So yeah, I agree with that.
what do you think, Celeste?
Before I say what I think, I need to make one more question. Actually, there are two questions in one. Uh, Andres, can you name a skater that you really look up, like a skater that is like a crazy one, like you want to skate like that person?
That I want to skate like kind of
Yeah, someone you like, you want to skate like.
maybe can be Shane O'Neill.
Okay, let's go with Shane O'Neill because like that guy is crazy, crazy. Like I just like kick flip.
But Naya is crazy too.
Yeah, but let's go with Shane because he's like more technical, and now you're practicing technical tricks. Okay, and Nicholas, can you think of a guitarist or a pianist that you really look up to? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, no, what's his or her name?
his name is Jesus Molina.
Jesus Molina. Okay, so think about it. Like theoretically, like in your mind, uh, you know how to do Shane O'Neill's tricks, right, Andres? Like if you imagine it enough, you can do Shane O'Neill's tricks.
Yeah,
And if Nicholas, do you know enough theory in your mind or knowledge of playing an instrument to play like Jesus Molina or no?
Enough knowledge,
Enough
like
knowledge, like enough
technical.
theory. Like, can you imagine what you need to play like him?
I mean, what you need to play like him is being him.
But like, if you, I'm saying like, I don't know how to explain this, but
I think I got your point, but somehow I think it's not possible to answer that because I may know what to do, but if I can't do it, then I won't do it.
okay, there you go. That was the question. So you know how to do it, but you think
Yeah,
you can't get there. As much as you practice, you won't get there, no matter what.
it's impossible.
Possible. Just what about
Impossible.
what about you, Andres? Do you think it's impossible?
for me it's not impossible. For me it's kind of I can be like him one day.
Yeah, like really, like nollie, late flip, crooked, like flip, back flip, like. Okay, that's great. I mean, interesting. Now we have two different points of view. Why do you think both of you disagree on that? Why, Nicholas? Why can't you get there? And Andres, why are you saying you can get there? Like it's shame.
It's kind of always when I think skateboarding is kind of, I started imagining that they are humans. And I said, why they can and I don't know why. So I have to try this. I have to do this because they are humans like me. So in that moment, it's kind of, I got the trick. It's kind of, yeah.
Okay.
About, they are not like from another uh, planet. It's kind of, they born here, they are humans, and if they can, it's kind of when I see you skating and you do one trick, and I say, of course I can, because if he can, I can do it. The same thing.
Okay.
Just just practicing a lot, and that's it for me. And I don't like to thinking about like somebody can more than me. It's kind of, if I practice, I'm gonna get same thing. Yeah,
Okay.
for
Okay.
me.
What about you, Nicholas? What do you have?
That's really interesting what he said, because I mean, like, it's the first time I hear someone say that. I mean, it's like you're really confident about what you can do. But I mean, I think there's a limit. I mean, I may be confident, but I may be confident.
There is no limit, bro. You are your own limit. You have to fight for your dreams.
Yeah, I mean, you have that mentality, which is like, wow, that's great. But I mean, I think that I may be somehow more realistic on that, which I don't think it's a limit being realistic, because you know that you just can be as good as that person that is really gifted. But anyway, you can work hard and be the best version of yourself, which is the point. But yeah, it's interesting to to listen to you, because it's like you think that working hard you can be as good as any big uh, figure, any big man of the world, and that's really interesting. And I think that's a good some somehow a good way to think, because it helps you to get higher and to prove yourself. And yeah, many times I've seen that uh, I've somehow been higher than anyone else that is better than me, like from the beginning, like in anything. But maybe I put some effort on it, effort. Well, uh, I see that I got better results, and yeah, that's true. Sometimes talent is not enough. You need hard work, and you can overcome talent with hard work. And I think that's a good point. But anyway, I still think that I wouldn't play, for example, as that person that I said. Just to put you an example, he plays many instruments, and all of them in a all of them in a top level. I mean, even not only one of those instruments I could play in that level. And imagine playing all those instruments in that level. It's just something you can get. You can do that. But
now,
yeah, it's interesting.
now that I'm thinking, it's kind of, talent. Talent is in your mind. Because it's kind of, when I was 15, 13, 14, I have a friend who his name is Alex Boas, and I saw one trick, back backside Tesla, and I said, wow, that trick is crazy. I think I'm not doing that tricks, never in my, that kind of tricks, never in my life. He has talent, But now it's kind of, oh, that trick is really easy. So it was in my mind that he has talent and that is really difficult. When I started practicing a lot and a lot, that is kind of basic trick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like as I said before, like all the difference. I think we have different meanings to the word talent,
Yeah.
and but yeah, I think that's the reason why we don't agree in many things, but I agree in others, like what you say right now, that yeah, you can work and do something that you think you couldn't, but I think the root of everything is that we have different meanings for talent.
Yeah.
I think what you think talent is what I think skill is. So that's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
What is Caleb about you? I would like to hear about your point of view.
before my point of view, I'm going to challenge you both to something because and you can challenge me back. So here's the thing. I first of all, I do think that there's talent and skill. Being talent with what you're born, uh, or what happened in your childhood, like like when you were like super, like when you were a baby, and being the skill what you can practice to improve. And I think both things are taken into account when you have a level in something, even if it's skating or if it's like playing an instrument or something. Okay, uh, I do say that because like when I started skating, I I I would start with some people and some people would just like kickflip the first try. Like they were like born with kickflips, and for me it was like very difficult. But yeah, the like when you are born with a certain amount of talent, you can improve things with your skill and you can be even better from people that have talent. But if you have talent and you practice a lot, like you will be like a god or something, and it will be very difficult to reach to that level. Not impossible, but very difficult. Um, so here's the thing. Here's my challenge to you both. Andres, I want you to look in YouTube for Jesus Molina, okay? And you're gonna try to find one video or one song or one, I don't know, something about him in a video that you think that is crazy and that you think that maybe Nicolas can do it if he puts effort, a lot of effort in 1 month. Okay? And Nicolas, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go on YouTube and you're going to look for Shane O'Neill. Okay? Shane O apostrophe Neil. And you're going to look for one trick, just one trick. He's going to have like a lot of trick, but one trick that you will say, man, I mean, I think Andres, like maybe, just maybe with a lot of practice, will be able to accomplish. Okay, so you have 5 minutes to browse through the internet, and then you're gonna show me the video, show us the video, and let's see if in 1 month Andres like actually shows us that he can do it. And Nicolas, well, and you, Nicolas, you're gonna show us if well, probably with enough skill you can get to at least somewhere near Jesus Molina. And by the way, my favorite skater is Chris Cole. So if you wanna challenge me, you can find a trick from Chris Cole. Yeah. So 5 minutes. All of you, y'all got 5 minutes. No, three. Just 3 minutes.